Um, Hi guys. It's been about a week since I stayed home and not going to work. I couldn't go to work because I got COVID. And on the first day, I didn't know it was COVID, but all my muscles hurt, and I felt cold even when I'm on the electric mat, and I felt cold even though I was sweating. And I also had a headache, and I kept coughing. So I thought for some reason it didn't occur to me that it could be a COVID, but I did have a COVID self-test kit, so I did it, but it turned out negative. But the next day, about a couple of days later, my husband also started coughing, and he couldn't even sleep on the night because he was so sick. So he thought that it was COVID. So our family, he and I and our kids went to see a doctor to take a test. And he and I got tested positive, and my daughter's tested negative. So ever since the test, we stayed home because it was a quarantine period for a week. So today it's almost the end of the quarantine session, and my symptoms got much better. But one thing that I feel bad about this COVID thing is that I kind of lost my routine and study pattern, because I started working this March, March this year. I started working again March this year, and I did a pretty good job of getting up early and study during the morning time. I did like that for more than 3 or 4 weeks. But after I got sick, I couldn't get up early in the morning, and I couldn't study. So my routine just failed. So after about a week passed, I started studying again today. It wasn't in the early morning, but still I started studying. And I'm thinking that I could study again early in the morning from tomorrow, because I feel much better. And during the self-quarantine session, I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I watched a lot of English study materials, but I also watched just meaningless fun videos a lot. And one thing about my routine that I don't feel very good is that I went to bed without my phone for about a month, and I turned off my phone and left it on the left it in the living room, and I went to bed without my phone, and it was amazing. It helped me to sleep better, and I could fall asleep right after I lie down. But after I got sick, I thought that I kind of lost the reason I should go to bed early, because before I got sick, I went to bed early because I want to study in the morning. But after I got sick, I couldn't study early in the morning. So I kind of excused myself that I could enjoy the nighttime alone because I'm sick. And it was lame excuses, but still I did it. So I think I should do it again from today, because I'm thinking of starting my early morning study again. And one thing that happened during my quarantine session was that was my daughters sleeping separately. I mean, they slept in the same room with us, and my husband and I slept on the bed, and my daughters slept on the floor on their mat. But since they tested negative and we tested positive, we were worried that they could be infected by us. So my husband suggested them to sleep separately. So my first daughter is 8 years old, and she is very she is afraid to be separate with me, especially at night. But she is also very health conscious like me, so she just agrees that she could sleep with her sisters and without me. So during this quarantine session, it just naturally happened that she and my daughters started to sleep in their own room without us. So I was kind of surprised that they did it so well, so great, and but that at the same time, that means I should be more aware that I should pay attention to maintain discipline that it takes to make myself go to bed early, not using the time meaninglessly scrolling my phone. And when I slept with my daughters in the same room, it wasn't easy to use my phone because they could see me using my phone. So I was willing to turn off my phone turn off my phone. But now, since they sleep in another room, I'm alone in my bedroom, and my husband sleeps later than me, so he is in another room, computer room. So it is very tempting to just web surfing and watch YouTube videos. So I should be more conscious about my time management. And I wrote down about 5 sentences to do this, to record this speaking. And yeah, that's for today's talk for my speaking practice. And I'm going to start. I'm going to study again hard from tomorrow. So thank you for listening, and I'm sure that if there are anyone who are watching my videos, that means you guys are also interested in improving our speaking skill. So let's do this together. Bye.